Hello! Hello, welcome to the stream. Who's excited for some Minecraft today, huh? It'll be pretty scuffed, don't worry. Going into the Nether completely unprepared. So it'll be fun. Howdy. Alright, why don't we just jump right into it, huh? Pop on over here to the game room. Hello, hello. First, I think I'll show you guys around a little bit. To my completely unplanned, no blueprint, flying by the seat of my pants house here in yard. It's just a hodgepodge of a bunch of crap that I didn't understand what it meant at first, and so it was just kind of trying to figure it out. One second. How's the volume? We good? You hear the game well? Should hear some fire, even though it's not on. Well, it's probably the torches. It's probably the torches. Alright, let's go outside first. I built a little pond for my place. I've got 3 fish in it because I wanted it to be tropical fish, and turns out I am not in an area that I can catch tropical fish. So that's too bad. I did purchase one though. I wasted a bunch of emeralds just so I could get a tropical fish. That's that green one down there. I bought him today. I haven't named him yet though. 3 fish. But it's cool. So yeah, so here's my little lake with a bunch of bamboo and some trees that I don't know the name of. And then if you follow the lake, it actually runs into this little river here, into my bedroom. Huh? It's pretty cool. I can see all the creepers as they approach my house and become extremely terrified that they are going to... There's no game. You can't see a game. Alright, well that was fantastic. Hang on. Let's start this over again. 1 second. Oi. Oh, I see. It did not transition. So sorry. Huh? No? You see it now? I certainly hope so. Wonderful description. Yeah, thanks. It probably made 0 sense without actually being able to see anything. Alright, so here's that little pond lake I was talking about. Isn't it beautiful? I'm sure my description of it was way better than it looks, but I probably could have talked it up a bunch. Here's my 3 fish. You see the green one? That's that tropical one. Cute! Some bamboo, some trees that I don't know the name of. And you follow it, like I said. Ta-da! Look how beautiful it is. I've got my own little onsen in here. Hot tub. I'll show you that in a minute. We can go see my animals that I'm pretty proud of. I got a very colorful sheet. Hello, hello, welcome to my stream. So what happened here was the cows and the sheep were once upon a time separated, but I accidentally left the gate open, and they all kind of merged together, and I didn't feel like separating them. So now all the cows and the sheep are together, and everything is very colorful and bright. And my many chickens. Well, I guess I could show you me as well. How do I do this? That's me! That's Kaiko. Here I am. custom skin and everything. So this is the first game that I've really played with a keyboard. I'm usually one to play games with a controller, so I wanted to start off small. There's only like 5 buttons that I need to remember. So it works out. This is my beautiful yard. Ta-da! Let's go inside the house now. A little tour. What was that MTV show? The Cribs. This is a episode of Cribs. Welcome to Kaiko's house. That was 0 blueprints. Found by the seat of my pants thing here. I've got lava in my floor. It's a garbage can. It works out pretty well, actually. So this is just the entryway. Let me come downstairs to my bedroom. It was very pretty, and I put a lot of thought into it. About 30 seconds of it. A library that is supposed to enchant things, and I cannot get the thing that I need to be successful in this game, even though I have tried many a time. And then here, this is my basement. This is what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna light this on fire, and we're gonna go into the Nether. It's basically like home, back to the underworld, but there are pig people. That's a little weird. But many things that are going to try to kill me, and that's what we're going to do today. And then I've got some vegetables growing in the basement, because that makes a lot of sense. The physics in this game make 0 sense, and that's okay. But let's go ahead and get prepared for that. I can't remember I put anything, so bear with me for a second. Oh, actually I think besides the boat, I think I'm ready to go. We don't need a boat. We don't need a boat in the Nether, because there is no water, only lava. Yes, the floor is literally lava. Alright. Yep. Of course, the one thing that I actually need to light it on fire. I've played this game before, don't worry. It's somewhere. Here. Nope, not there. Ah, got it. I'm gonna actually bring a chest with me, because I know, without a doubt, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die many a time. I know this because I'm exceptionally unlucky. And so if it can happen, it will happen. Even if it's a rare occurrence, it will happen to me. Ooh, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I'm sure many of you have already seen this. And if you haven't, it's pretty cool, huh? Oop, there I go. Oh, cool. Let's start off right in some fire. Fantastic. Wrong button. Yep. I'm like right away. So a couple things if you don't know about the Nether, a couple things to remember is one, always be wearing gold, because oh god, that sounds so terrifying. These little pig guys here. I don't know what that horror sound is, but... Oh, it's like... Oh, Jesus. It's a gas. Look, there's so much fire. Basically a big floating ghost octopus that spews fire at everybody. Fantastic, huh? It's not terrifying at all. Ah! Squissa! Oh boy. Remember how earlier I was talking about my terrible luck? See how that works out? Nope, I want that. You want that. Okay. Alrighty. Cool, I forgot to bring a bow. Fantastic. That's okay. This is okay. Everything is gonna be fine. Oh boy. Yeah, so here's the Nether. Just a place of death. You'd think it'd be home sweet home, but it's a little scarier than that. Yeah, so the things about the Nether, these little zombie pig guys, they're perfectly harmless as long as you're wearing gold. If you're not wearing gold for some reason, a ghostopus, yep. Exactly. Ah! Jeez. Those things are not harmless though. Cool. Oh, okay. Run away. Run away. It's good. Eventually I get to tell you about this. When I'm not fleeing for my life. Why don't you guys do something? Why doesn't it attack you? Yeah, so those things, the happy thing will attack you, but the little pig guys won't. As long as you're wearing gold. If you're not wearing gold for some reason, it's like a click, right? They will attack you. The other thing is when you build a portal to the Nether, when you first enter it, and you go to exit it, it's not going to exit exactly where you entered it at. So you have to find the location equivalent. You could travel, say, 10 feet in the Nether, and that's like 80 feet in the overworld. Oh, hello, little guy. Don't hit me, please. I don't have any gold. I don't have any gold. No, go away. Go. Go on. Go away. Drawing attention. Go on! I forgot to bring blocks, too. I have to do a little mining here. Okay. It's gonna make me... Alright. Alright, we can do this. No, we can do this. Come on. Ah, freaking slime. Don't. That's why you suck. Oh, my sword broke. God, Jesus. That's okay. Yeah, I got a stone axe. My shield's gone. Cool. Attack. Hit him. So many of them. They're cute when they're small, though. I would take one home. Keep it maybe on a stone slab, though, because it definitely would burn some shit down. Oh, some gold. Except for another rule of the Nether. You can't mine gold in front of the pig people because they will also kill you to take it. So, another fun thing about the Nether. And everything is very, very dark. So, let's try to light it up around here, huh? Oh, no, this goes right through the mountain, huh? This is a good spot. Good spot as any. Creepy horror sounds. I think the Nether is more of a scary place than the game I was playing yesterday. Oh man. Okay. I don't even know where I am right now. Okay. I'm just gonna get into a safe place, and then we can figure out our bearings here. And just hope that I don't fall into a pit of lava, which is likely to happen. Alright, let's see where we are. Oh, man. I am a little far away from where I need to be. So based on my coordinates, which I don't fully understand how to read just yet, so we're just gonna wing it. I need to be at -29 in the X direction, 62 in the Y direction, which I believe is actually the depth. You'd think Z would be the depth, but it's not. -5 in the Z direction. Alright, we can do that. Shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue until I fall through the floor. Which has happened a surprising number of times. I fall through the floor directly into a pit of lava where you lose everything. Remember earlier when I said I was unlucky, I meant that. It's also really dark. Is it dark for you guys? Is it too dark? I know sometimes when it captures it can be a little darker than what I see on my screen. I'll try to keep torches around though so it lights it up if it's a little too dark. Right. Yep. Didn't fully prepare. Good thing this game makes 0 sense sometimes and you can break blocks with blocks. That's a fun thing. How far did we go? Looks like we're actually... we're going in the wrong X direction. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. How is everybody today? How was your Tuesday? Mine was fully uneventful. Which I guess sometimes can be good. I mean, I went outside, so that's a benefit. I'm happy. I'm glad everybody's here. It's like a little party. Come to be with me in this very nerve-wracking time. Yeah. Should have at least brought some wood. That would have been a good idea. Alright, let's just do 2x2 right now. That'll be a lot quicker. Just work. Yeah, that's the only reason why I went outside today, honestly. And there, see? We already found the cliff. Off to a great start. I did learn a trick, though. I can do this and not fall off, as long as I hold this button. And remember not to let go. Because I've done that before, too. And fallen drastically to my death. Ooh, this is the wrong direction for everything. Fantastic. Let's just see here for a second. This way. Okay, that way. Yeah, go this way. I think for some reason... Yeah, work. For some reason, reading coordinates in this game is so much more difficult than if it was just a regular map. Oh. Yeah. Should have expected that. Push the same button to do this. Oh. I told you it was scuffed. I put scuffed in the title, didn't I? Right now, I'm just trying to get to specific coordinates. So with the Nether, when you build a portal, it doesn't line up in the Nether as it does in the overworld. I bet it's really hot in here. It doesn't line up, so you have to, in order to kind of get back home properly, you have to find the equivalent coordinates. We're almost there in the X direction. Cool. Otherwise, who knows where you end up. And for me, in my extremely terrible luck, I have died and wound up in so many different places. It's unbelievable. I will get something really cool finally, like find some kind of enchanted weapon or armor or some emeralds, which is like the only currency in the game. And then immediately die by some random. Oh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Stop talking. We gotta go negative. Oh, man. This is a proper bridge. This is how you build those. Did I finish my sentence? I don't think I did. Yeah, so you have to find the coordinates to match up to be able to get back home without having to die immediately. I mean, so good players probably could just make it back home. I am not one of those. We gotta go. Oh, this is an unfortunate spot to need to to build in. It's down. It's down even. Okay, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, all right. Oh, I think that thing was gonna kill me. Oh, there's multiple of them. Fantastic. This is gonna be a great day. This is a great idea. Glad I decided to do this. I can't even get down. Alright, so we're gonna have to find a way down and then build up to be able to get there. And I think I'm gonna need to bring some backup tools here. Oh. I guess I should have just prepared for worst case scenario. Like burning holes and around the portal. Alright, well, I mean, I guess this is a good opportunity. I can show you what I mean. Let's go back into the random place here. Oh, wait, it worked. Oh, man. A stroke of luck. I just ended up at the back. Same place. Alright, wow. Point for me, finally. Let's not go there. It's a silly place. Let's just go explore in the regular world. That one's full. Let's just go explore around here. And, maybe we'll find a village. I have not been able to find any important place. Victory. Definitely did not expect that. I'll grab some arrows. Where'd my arrows go? I just got feathers. Where are you? I guess I'll just have to make some. Because that's how you make an arrow. A stick and some feathers. Let's get that off the screen. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, right. Flint. Even though I'm pretty sure that's probably iron on the tip there. I need to organize better. A bunch of arrows. Take some of that. I got this handy dandy map. Oh, there's some flint in here. Jesus. Pay attention. Some pickaxes here. Really, these shiny ones. These were my attempt to enchant different things, so that I could finally get a silk touch, which is like, for some reason my shovel has it, which is the thing that does not need it whatsoever. Because certain items you can only break and recover if you have a silk touch. and it's a pretty rare enchantment, and I haven't been able to get it. Most of the time, people find the villages, and in the villages they can actually trade for it, like to a book to enchant it. But I have not been able to find any villages that didn't die immediately in a raid or back-to-back raids. That was a fun time when I went to that village. I finally thought, hey, cool, winning. I finally found a village, and it turns out the village was under a raid. And then so I killed the people raiding the village, and then there was a second raid immediately after. Okay, I wasn't supposed to ever win here. Where did I put the spare bed? Nope. See, I thought this was all for crafting, but at least this one was consistent. I don't know if it's got food in there. Oh man. Oh, bed. Bed in with the random things. That's where bed goes. Let's see. We got an axe, shovel. What do I need? Torches. Torches. So how many of you have never seen any Minecraft play? Or have you? How many of you enjoy it? Well, it's almost nighttime, so we should sleep first. After we eat. No, I didn't mean to do that. Sleep here under the fishes. My three fishies, wherever they are right now. Somewhere. Never seen it. Okay, well this is a fun experience. It's gonna be super scuffed, but I'm glad your first experience is with Minecraft is watching this. That way you don't have any expectations. All right. So cool things about physics in this game. It doesn't make any sense. Like this is bamboo, which is cool, huh? I got that from the jungle when I got lost there once. Your youngest love it. Yeah, I think the thing about Minecraft, right, is it's a game that literally anybody at any age capable of playing video games can play, and find different fun things about it. But I love that sound. Oh, that's so cool. And then the fun thing about that is once you have the bamboo, and I wish this was like this in the real world because we could save many a panda with this. Once you break it and you've collected it, oops, wrong button. Getting used to the keyboard and mouse thing still. You can actually just replant it with your leftover bamboo. That would be. Let's save the pandas, huh? Where should we go? Let's So it turns out when I was doing some research about where I ended up in this biome, it's a pretty like in between place. But a pretty like yabai place. There's nothing special about where I ended up. Probably one of the worst places. But I've been surviving, kinda. We can take one of my horses. That would be good. I don't ever take the one with the armor because I don't know how many times I've been pretty sure I've lost my horse in a pit where I thought I was keeping him safe, but then I died and then took me a couple days to get back to him. So we'll take him. Move. Over the fence. Ta-da! Here we go. On an adventure to somewhere. Also, horses can't swim in this game. They can stand on water, which is a lot of fun. Another thing is with trees. If you cut trees down, if you don't clear all of the logs in the trees, say for instance you leave one at the very top buried in the leaves, it will stay there forever, floating in the sky. And also there are giant tree mushrooms. And there's a pig. I don't have any of those yet. I don't have a use for them besides meat. So I haven't grabbed them. I've got plenty of veggies in the basement and, well, I guess fruit, because I've got pumpkins and melons. I can also make bread, which is fun because that's the only place I can eat it. Oh, I guess I could have showed you my road. I'm building a highway. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. Let's follow that. Part of the reason why I wanted to go to the Nether is I can build like a water elevator if I can find some soul sand, which is only available in the Nether. But obviously that's going to take some bit of some grinding to find a way down from where I ended up. Yeah, so let's I should not have done that. Lessons will be learned. I'll just make a pathway here. Promise I'm not hitting the horse's neck. There we go. So up here, it's a long way up, and I would take it, but the highway's not quite finished, so we can ride a rail cart to right about there, and that's as far as I've gotten with rails because I don't have enough iron. Because in order to build a efficient iron farm, so that you don't have to mine it everywhere, you need a villager, and like I said, I haven't been able to find. Those are some fun sounds in there. Oh, there's a portal, okay. I haven't been able to find a village that wasn't under a raid attack. So, but I had to build this, oh, no, I fell in the water. I had to build this, freaking trees. This road, if you will. This railway. Because I went off exploring and naturally did not record my coordinates and had to find my way back. But yeah, his neck doesn't matter. I wouldn't harm my horse as long as I'm sitting on him. I went off exploring and forgot to write my coordinates to find a way back, and I didn't have a map, and I wound up in the jungle. Oh, some zombies underground. Horses! I wound up in the jungle, and which was pretty cool because I found a bunch of things that I didn't have. But then I couldn't find my way back. So I built a chest and just put a bunch of things in it. And then ran into a witch who killed me immediately. Because there are witches in this game. There's a lot of things that want to kill you here. And very, very few friendly things. Well, there's a lot of neutral things. Animals. Most animals don't want to kill you. But nighttime is the worst time. Okay, I did bring the map. Okay, there's a cliff. So I like traveling with the horse because it's faster, but it's also less convenient because you have to avoid all the water. But I thought maybe we could just explore a little bit and get some, was this dark oak? Get down again. Shift. That's how you do. That's how you do that. Oh, that's the wrong one. So what that is? Spruce. Boring. Boring spruce. Nobody wants a spruce. I already have one. What's that? A bunny! Murasaki! You can make rabbit stew in the game. Yeah, there's zombies. They come out at night. And then they light on fire during the day. It's... Oh, berries! I haven't been able to find them. Also, that was weird. Crawl on the ground. Berry bushes also hurt. Ow! They hurt as I walk into them. Cool. I didn't realize these were just in my backyard, pretty much. It's fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine. We got this. torch there. For the most part in this game, I use torches like breadcrumbs. I think it's probably still spruce. Yep, still spruce. Where'd my horse go? Horse? Mr. Horse? Where are you at? Is that him? Where are you? I heard you. You stay put. There's grass literally everywhere. To wander off. I also don't know where I was going. That's heading in this way. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you could get hurt by them. Oh, that's what you get. Don't wander off. Oh, puppy. I still don't understand how taming works in this game. I tamed a cat and a dog once, and then they never showed up at my house like they're supposed to, so I've given up on trying to tame them. But probably exactly with what you expect. Give a dog a bone, and it'll love you. Give a cat some raw fish, and it'll love you. So. Alright, I got this. So, out of all of the streams I have planned for this week, and actually in the future, Minecraft streams make me the most nervous, because, like, the one with the least amount of interesting stuff happening in the game. No, so I won't actually run into any other players. I'm in a private server, though someday I'm hoping I will have other people play in the server with me, because it makes it more interesting. When you just play by yourself, it's not quite as... I mean, it's still fun. I enjoy it because I get to build really cool things. I have lots of big plans for the future. I just have to... I have to be lucky enough to find the supplies to be able to do this stuff. And I haven't yet. But when you have, like, other players, there's a lot of cool things. Like, there's a dragon at the end, which is actually how you beat the game. And that's a thing that you can do by yourself, but it's definitely easier to do if you have other people in the server. But I didn't want to join like a multiplayer server with people I didn't know, because, you know, sometimes people are cruel, even when you don't think they're gonna be. Yeah, like I was saying though, I was the most nervous about this one because there's not as much like game interaction. Tree. Okay. Alright, horse. We are gonna just jump across. Whoa. Okay. Horses don't swim, they float. Just float on the water. To land. There we go. Got it. Got it. First try. What was I saying? Blah, blah, blah. Less interaction for the viewers to see, unless you're doing really something cool, which that turned out to be a mistake. My only plan for today turned out to be a mistake, as I should have expected. So I actually I went on Google to find some advice on kind of what to fill that air with, because I was really nervous, and I stumbled across a bunch of different things, and a lot of them were advice on icebreakers and things, but I came across a YouTube video of I think it was titled 5 things new streamers should know before they start streaming, kind of thing, you know, one of those clickbaity titles, and it got me. I clicked on it because I was super nervous, and I was watching and reading everything I possibly could, and in the video she brought up that you should just really engage your audience. And number one, I was nervous that I wouldn't have an audience. And then how do you engage people that way if there's just nobody there? But then her advice was also, you know, just come up with a different kind of catchy things to ask them about their day, or, you know, any random thing, but not something like, you lock your fridge doors. And that immediately made me want to ask people if they like their refrigerator doors. And then I thought of different things. Different useful things people might not like about something that they probably can't control unless they outright spend a bunch of money. So let me ask you, chat. Do you like your fridge doors? Oh man. I'm rather indifferent to my own fridge doors. But I also never really paid them any mind. Ooh, I heard a zombie. And a skeleton. You hear those bones rattling? I will get you someday, goat. You will be mine. Every time I see a goat, I forget that I need to bring hay with me to actually like get its attention and then lead to bring it with me. So I have not been able to actually get the goat. I feel like that's another thing. Hey chat, do you like your shutters? Or how's your roof? How's your roof doing, guys? Did you push my horse off? You did, didn't you? You little... Oh man. What a choice word. You are... rude. That's what you are. Rude goat. Rude little Billy goat. I'm paying a toll. It's not leaking. That's a good thing. I think that's what matters on a roof. Probably refrigerator doors too. I've noticed, like, when you want to think of different things to talk, and this might be like an introvert kind of thing, because I am an introvert, that when you go to think of different things to talk, yeah, go translation. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm gonna let him go, because I don't want to kill him, because I don't know what I'll get, but I'm gonna capture him one day, and I'm gonna stick you in a pen. It'll be a large pen, but you will be mine, and you will be contained. I might put glass around it so you can't get out, because I don't know how to tame a goat. I'll have to do some more research. I've actually done a lot of research on this game. There's so many different things to know and understand, especially about the physics. Because it's not like normal physics, as I mentioned before. You try to if you cut down half a tree, the rest of the tree just stands there floating in the sky. Also, structures like that. I don't know if you see it off in the distance, but there's just a block floating. Naturally, I didn't do that. Cow. All cows give milk, which is nice. This is just how trees grow. So that's interesting. Yeah, I need to catch some more horses to do that. I've only got the 2, and this one's disposable in my opinion. That's why I take him everywhere. Isn't that how things go with, like, where you know you could lose what you have if it's special to you? You don't ever use it. Like armor and weapons. I've got my special horse who's got diamond armor on, so I never take him anywhere. He's like the one that probably would be the most useful to take on an adventure of I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, see there, floating island in the sky. It's just it's really just a death trap. Oop. Oop. Throw my pickaxe. But yeah, so when you really try to think about it, I'll challenge you to this. Maybe some of you are a little better at conversations than I am, but when you try to think of something to talk about, especially when you're really just talking to yourself, if there's nobody there, what do you talk about? Like, how do you be entertaining in a game where you mostly are just digging in the ground? You don't have topics to talk about. I can tell you about various things about my life, like crazy things that have happened. I've kind of come from a crazy family, so there's a lot of stories. Or like, if any of you ever run away from home, or just fled in the middle of the night. Not necessarily in a bad way. Like, it doesn't have to be a bad run away from home. Can you ever plan that? I did. I didn't do it to run away. I mean, I was running to somewhere, but it wasn't to leave. I could sing. I have to be prepared for that. And I am not prepared to sing today. It was a gray wild sheep. No, but I know what your parents were. Also gray. A donkey! He'd be cool to have too. I'm gonna get you someday, Mr. Donkey. I'll probably just name you Donkey, because that's original. Another goat. When in doubt, make up a song. I make up songs. I do make up songs all the time. Actually, before I started, I made up a song about chat, but I forgot it because it wasn't catchy at all. It was just hyping myself up to where did it go? Oh, okay. My people need me, and leap into the sky. I'm gonna stop and get this coal here because it gives you experience, and I need that to be able to enchant things. Also, if you do like a ASMR thing, you can ASMR Minecraft. It can be pretty relaxing. I've fallen asleep doing this a couple times. I've been just overly tired, and then just the constant mining sound. It just put me to sleep. Sun's setting. That means the monsters are gonna come out to play. So I'll just put up some torches around here, so I can have a good night's sleep. Good night's sleep under the stars. Oh yeah, I forgot I brought the map. Where am I? I didn't make a big enough map. That's my house though. Oh well. We'll still find a way back. I always do. I'll just lose everything I have on. Is it not nighttime? I think it's dusk. This is the time that you should go to sleep. Alright, there we go. I think if you don't laugh at it, then what's the alternative is just getting angry, and that doesn't solve anything. You miss out on a really interesting game. To be honest, when I first saw this game, I was like, why would anybody want to play this game? It looks stupid. It's all blocks. But it turns out, once you kind of get used to it, and like I have shaders on, so it makes everything look a little bit prettier. Which I think does add to it. Like the sky is not, it looks like real clouds almost, versus the blocky clouds that are standard for it. So that's a nice little aesthetic to it. But the blocks actually make building things a lot easier because you can just map it out a little bit better. Lots of sheep here. Let's head into the forest over there. I bet there's dark oak over there. I came across dark oak once, and it's very pretty. I want to build a bunch of things out of it, but every time I get it, I'm usually attacked by something. Some little pillager raider or a witch. Most of the time it's a witch, because those are the hardest ones to kill for me. Move, cow. Some berries. Oh, that's okay. I'll make do. We'll make do with what we got. And dark oak. Nope, still spruce. I imagine dark oak looks very similar to this. It's dark. So, yeah. Another thing you have to be careful of is just random holes in the ground where you will suddenly fall to your death. Learned that the hard way. More than once, I'm ashamed to say. I've been here. That is one nice thing about being in a game all by yourself. How do you get milk from the cow? So you can build a metal bucket. And I can show you if I... when I make it back home. You make a little bucket, and basically you just... what it looks like is you just hit the cow with it. But it's a polite hit. And suddenly you have milk. It's very easy. And that's kind of also how breeding works in this game too. If you have two animals of the same kind, and you just give them the food that they like, they will love that and make a baby. It'll just suddenly appear there. A little small version of it, the adult thing. It's quite funny. Except for chickens. So you can make chickens breed, but they also lay eggs, and then you can just throw the eggs, and that will also hatch little baby chickens. But it's like a gotcha, so sometimes they'll show up and sometimes they won't. But yeah, a nice thing about being in a server all by yourself is that when you come across torches like this, you know you were there. This was definitely an escape plan gone awry, where eventually I just perished. There's a crafting table over here, which means I did try to survive this round and I did not make it. Sorry about that, past Kaiko. I probably lost some gems on that one. I usually do. Especially if I'm killed by something, I will get upset and kind of rush right back into battle. Completely unprepared because I've already lost all my armor. I think the worst one was I was in my basement. I built a strip mine shaft kind of thing, and as I was digging, I suddenly dropped through the hole, through a hole in the ground. Random chicken egg, cool. I dropped through a hole in the fell into this deep cavern, where I took a lot of damage because I fell because it was a straight drop. I didn't die from that though. No, instead, first a zombie showed up, because they will spawn wherever it's dark, even if it's not nighttime. yeah. If you can picture that, milking a real life cow, you just basically shove a bucket at it for a second, and suddenly there's milk in it. Is really what it looks like. When I make it back, if I stay close to this road, I can make it back home. So when I make it back there, I'll show you what it looks like. And milk is also, if you're ever cursed in the game, milk is a way to remove that curse. Yep. That's how it was. Bet you guys didn't know that. So if you're ever cursed, remember, just drink some milk. Problem solved. More horses. Like what I was saying though, before I forget, because I will forget the whole story, and then you guys will just be left wondering whatever happened in the cavern with the zombie. So whoops, didn't mean to do that. So I fell into the cavern and was almost dead, and then the zombie showed up because they will spawn in dark areas too. That's why you gotta kind of light everything up with some kind of light. And right now all I have are torches, so. I do have a couple of lanterns in the house, but just put torches down and they won't spawn in that area. Also on carpet, zombies won't spawn on carpet. So if your house is carpeted, you never have to worry about zombies showing up. So I fell into the cavern and a zombie showed up, and it killed me. And I got angry because I had a bunch of enchanted armor on. I was so excited because I finally made it back home with some enchanted piece of armor, and then I fell and was punched by a zombie and died. So I rushed back down there without any weapons. I was like, oh, fuck this guy. I'm gonna punch him to death. And and I made it down there. And the freaking zombie was wearing my armor, number 1. Which was like, okay. That's great. So his armor was increased. I did end up getting it back, but then at the same time, I was down there punching this zombie. 2 more zombies showed up, and a skeleton. So it took me 3 times to finally kill them and get my armor back. And just as I did that, a freaking witch showed up in my basement. How did you get here, and why? Why are you here? Now, witches, for me, and I'm sure that they're not the worst thing in the overworld that you can face, or maybe they are. For me, they throw potions, and so they poison you and hurt you that way. And for some reason, I haven't been able to really beat them, unless I just let them kill me at my spawn point, and then just keep rushing into battle. Let's do it that way. That's how we do. So now we're in the swamp, which is pretty much where I spawned. That's gotta be dark oak, right? You have to be dark oak. Get off me. I bet this is spruce. I need more spruce. I'm not gonna settle for spruce. No one wants you spruce. Birch is pretty though in the game. I do have some birch trees. What is that sound? Was that you? Dear God. Super heavy footfalls. I can't believe this is the first time I found berries. I think it might be you, Chad. I think you guys are lucky. I have to come watch me play more often so I can actually find things. I've been playing this game for like a month and a half now. And really, honestly, should be a lot farther, but since my terrible luck and subpar gaming skills have kind of... Hello, wolf. Oh, that's my wolf. Hey, that's my dog. Why are you just sitting here? Go home. Silly puppy. You gonna follow me now? Or are you just gonna go home? You can follow me. Cool. Alright, let's go. Somewhere. Let's go somewhere. Dog, who I will name eventually. As soon as I figure out how to get a name tag. Because the only thing I've been able to figure out how to name are my weapons. Okay. Calm down. We're okay. You ain't gonna drown. You can't. Well, I guess you probably could if you were trapped under the water, but I won't let that happen. Go up the side of the hill. Come on, we can do it. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Chat, let's enjoy the sunset together. There's a jungle over there. Oh, I could do that. Take you guys to the jungle. Maybe we'll see a panda. I want to get a panda bear. Here it goes. The sky's pretty too. Let's sleep for the night. So I don't get attacked by spiders and zombies and skeletons. I don't remember Dorothy singing about that, but I'm sure she would have. Puppy. What should I name my dog when I can name him? My wolf. He's technically a wolf, even though... Look, get him, dog. Oh yeah, freaking skeleton. Horse, where are you going? Where are you even going? Come on. Is your head okay? Okay. What do you think I should name my dog when I get a name tag? Are you coming? Alright. Whoops. So the controls in the game, to dismount you press shift, and to run you press control, which are right next to each other on the keyboard. wolf pants. Now I kind of just want wolf pants. I guarantee there are a pair of leggings out there that are wolf pants. Right now I have a pair of gold pants, and that made me super excited. Have you guys ever heard that song? Gold Pants by Leslie and the Lives. Sorry, horse. So sorry. I forgot. Well, not going that way. Man. I don't know how to get around the swamp. We'll figure it out. We got this. Volk? Is that wolf? Is that wolf in Russian? I feel like it would be wolf in Russian. Or is there a joke in there? That is interesting. Isn't that it's both obvious and not at the same time. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna take the horse home. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the horse home, grab a boat, and then we're gonna go to the jungle. I'm also gonna leave my dog at the house so he can not get lost in... Wrong button. I wonder whatever happened to my cat. 'Cause I tamed a cat too, but somewhere in the jungle, a little jungle cat. It was cute. But he disappeared. He was like, yeah, thanks for the food. Bye. And I never saw him again. Well, but of course, there are sometimes... this is my backyard. It was just a random glass view into my basement. Sometimes I'll die in the game, and it will spawn me at the world spawn point. Like, you have no bed and no home, so we put you here. Okay, I have a home. I have a home. I'm so sorry. You're fine. It's like you only lost a half a hoof. That's like so super good. Boat. Let's eat some food first so I don't die. P dog names, huh? Let's see, something that starts with a P. Ooh, I'll have to think of that. Just call him Pero. Super clever, huh? Magma cream. I did not see myself picking that up. I'm gonna leave some of these here. Because you can plant them and grow a little farm. See? Look at this. Look how pretty this dark oak is. I want some more. But, I'll have to find it. Burp. I'll bring another. Let's do some fishing in the ocean too. I think that might be fun. That'll probably be fun. Peril. Maybe I'll get another dog. I need to find some more bones. I'll name one Volk and one Pero. I'll start a little dog farm. Literally, you can have a dog farm. You can keep breeding them. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, I started a conversation and then I immediately lost interest in that. It was about running away from home. I technically ran away from home once. I say technically because that wasn't my intent. It wasn't just to run away from home. I don't know why I didn't take the highway. Should have just showed you guys that. Where are you? Why are you all over the place? Why are you like this, Kaiko? Come on! Use your brain once in a while. Oh, I forgot to tell you to stay home. It's fine. Just don't die, okay? I feel really bad. Yeah, so once when I was little baby Kaiko, I was like 800 years old at this point. I was living with some family members who had taken a trip up to the surface to a place called, you might have heard of it, Disney World. And they were talking about how much fun it was and it's such a cool place to go, and I was like, yeah, I want to go there. But you know, God, whatever, we're running it. We're gonna hoof it. I was like, yeah, that's really cool. I want to go there, but unfortunately, you know, we didn't really have the money to do that. We didn't have the money to just you know, take a trip up to the surface and go to this Disney World place. It's apparently pretty expensive. Come on, dog, where are you? Are you on the ground? Ah, okay. All right. He's just gonna follow me. Anyway, so yeah, we didn't really have the money to take the trip out to the surface and go to the Disney World. So my cousin and I, my little demon cousin that had gone to Disney World, he was pretty confident he knew the way there. And I was like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely. I can get you there. I know exactly what to do. You know, once we get up to the surface, there's these things called airplanes, and you just hop on the airplane and you can take that all the way to this Disney World place, and it's so much fun. You know, there's a lot of screaming and yelling there, and kids enjoying themselves." And I was like, "All right, yeah, I trust you. I trust you completely." So him and I, we first we plotted this out, right? We spent at least 30 seconds planning this whole thing. First, we were going to sneak out in the middle of the night because we knew that there was no way our parents would let us leave otherwise. So we decided that, sneak out in the middle of the night, take some snacks with us, and just fly, you know, hop into one of these planes and fly off to Disney World. That's all you need. You just go there, right? So we packed our bag of snacks, which it was just candy bars, just a bag of bite-sized candy bars. That was gonna last us the whole flight there, and also sustain us the entire time that we were there. Need to eat some food. Okay, eat some food. Are you gonna eat? Oh, I have a boat in my hand. That's why I thought it was the mutton. But turns out can't eat the boat. Makes sense. Checks out. Ooh, hydration check, everybody. I haven't drank anything in a while. I'm a little parched. I've got my tea here and everything. It's probably gone cold. Nope, it's still perfect. I got some cinnamon tea today. Yeah, so we packed our bag of candy bars and set off to this little dinky airport that was in the town that we were at. And it was like when I say airport, I don't think that's the technical name for it. It's just that's where some planes are. But it's not like the kind of airport that you're probably thinking. It's one of those not passenger planes. They're just like little tiny people aircrafts. That doesn't make any sense. You guys know what I'm talking about? Those little small like personal airplanes. That's what was there. There was just there was probably like five or six of these planes in this little tiny building in this very long runway. I'm gonna have to sleep on the bridge tonight. Airfield. It might just be called an airfield. It probably is. That makes sense. So we left. I think it was like I can't. This is definitely the time that you would go to sleep. Shh. Okay. So we escaped away. For some reason, we did not lock the door behind us, which eventually... which way did I come from? This way. Okay. Eventually will have worked in our favor, but we didn't lock the door. We just left with our candy bars and hoofed it the 2 or 3 miles to this little airfield. And we got there, and naturally it was closed, as we expected, because, you know, we weren't going to ask for permission to take a plane to fly to Disney World. So we slipped under the fence, because the gap under the fence was just enough for a child to squeeze under. You know, that was poor planning on their part, apparently. They didn't expect that to happen. Shame on them. So we slipped under the fence and actually tried to open up all the planes, but couldn't figure out how they opened. That was an oversight. When you take a large passenger jet, it's not the same kind of entry into one of those as it is in the, what is it called, cockpit. It's not the same kind of entry as into a small airplane, small aircraft, right? So we couldn't get in, and it had started to like sprinkle a little bit. It was raining, so we're like, we just gave up. We're like, you know what, this is not gonna work. Let's just bounce. So we walked in the 2 or 3 miles back. Look, I had a bed right here. This is where I died once, and that's why this is here. I was just trying to make it back here, and then where this bridge ends is also where I originally died. So we walked back, and on our way back, we finished off the bag of bite-sized candy bars, and we got back, and nobody even noticed that we were gone. And we knew if we threw the wrappers of the candy bars away in the trash, we knew our parents would find them right away and question who did it. And since he and I were notorious for stealing food and candy in particular, anything sweet, anything that we enjoyed, you couldn't have it around us because we were definitely going to consume it when we weren't supposed to. We knew we would be blamed immediately. So we devised this ingenious plan, as children want to do, to hide the wrappers in his sister's sock drawer. So that whenever their mom did their laundry, because they actually had they didn't have to put their clothes away, which is probably why I don't enjoy it now, because I had to do it so often as a kid. I put my own clothes away like an animal. We knew that when her mom came in to put her socks away, she would find the candy wrappers, and naturally we would be, ooh, I need to eat some foods. We would be in the clear after that. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, there's no way that worked. There's no way. I hate to break it to you, chat. It did work. It absolutely worked. Not only did it work, not only did she get grounded for eating a whole bag of bite-sized candy bars without telling anybody, but nobody knew we even left in the middle of the night. And then years later, when I finally confessed, I was like, hey, you know, remember that incident with the candy bars? Because it was a big incident. Oh, she got grounded for a very long time. When we finally did confess, and I brought that incident up later, nobody believed that it happened. It was like, there's no way that you guys left in the middle of the night. Like, I believe that you ate the candy bars, but there's no way that happened. We would have noticed. Nope, you did not. You did not, because we were quiet as a mouse. Quiet as a church mouse. It's fantastic. Which way is out of here? So this was I died and was lost, and I was just really trying to make it back home. I want to turn this into like a little underground railway, but give me that sidelong look. You look derpy. No. Derp dog. I want to turn this into like a little subway. But I did die here several times, and I'll show you why. This was the first time. Yep, fell immediately into that. And then again here. This is all obsidian. I put water on it. This is a really cool material. But I went in here and I was like, oh cool, I can find some cool things. And then was killed by a witch. I didn't die here. I was a little bit more cautious this time around. I hear some skeletons in there. And then I thought I would be clever, and I thought it'd be really cool to keep this lava waterfall here. Lava fall, if you will. And then very nearly burned alive. But luckily I had just eaten, so my health was full. Not candy bars, though. I didn't eat candy bars. I don't think there are candy bars in this game. Cookies, though. I made a lot of cookies. Yeah, because when you get lost in the jungle, that's where the cocoa beans are. And, I spent a lot of time down here. I was down here for in-game, I think it was like 3 months. I don't know how my animals survived. It's a good thing you don't actually have to feed them. Another lava fall. And then I got to here, and I was like, cool. We might be reaching the end of lines here. And then I came here. And this was the end of all things, because as soon as I started to dig up, I hit the ocean. so there was no way to go. I'm gonna have to go down, like, down and around and kind of, like, block off this lava and go from there. But that was fun, nearly drowning and all that. But, the cool thing about water in this game is if you start to drown, all you just have to block where it came from, and it clears up. So no more water there. I didn't drown, though. Yep, zombie can't get me. Oh, some lapis. Some lapis. Do you guys say... So I learned how to say this stuff as lapis lazuli. Do you guys say lazuli or do you say lazuli? Because I've heard that way as well, and it blew my mind the first time I heard it. I was like, that's not right. Is it right? Is that actually how you say it? Have I just been taught wrong? Pretty stuff, though. No, can't put my bed there. Get that off. Now, you guys have any stories like that? Like, you did something pretty bad as a kid and nobody ever knew about it? Like, I don't have too many stories like that. Normally, I was a really good kid. And I wouldn't say that was necessarily a bad thing. Except for, you know, the whole candy bar wrappers thing. That probably was that probably would be considered a bad thing. Woof. Woof woof. Such a long journey. But don't worry, we're nearing the end here. We shall emerge into the jungle. And hopefully it's not nighttime. Goodness. Yata. What has happened here? Okay, show off. Apparently the stair was in my way. Though I don't know how, because I've literally traveled here this way so many times. The jungle! Look, we're in the jungle. It's pretty, huh? Let's get a better view. Oh, never mind, I didn't finish the ladder. Why didn't I finish the ladder? Oh, this was my attempt to try to make it back home the first time. I gotta take that down. It's an eyesore. It doesn't go anywhere, and it's in the wrong direction. As you can see, that is the direction towards home. And that's the direction I thought I would be going in. I wasn't really a kid. But he snuck out for an all-nighter with a friend. Oh. An attractive friend, I see, okay. Oh, the classic climb through the window, huh? Yeah, we didn't think about that. I think at the time our bedrooms were like technically their bedrooms, and I was staying with them. Their bedrooms were on the second floor, so I didn't feel confident in the drop down. We definitely would have broken something. I want to say I was accident prone because I feel like that implies that I was klutzy. I'm gonna need to go to sleep. And I wasn't klutzy. It wasn't that. It's just I just have such terrible luck. Bad things happen to me a lot. And you got back. Closing your window. Oh, did you get busted? Did she catch you? Or did you get to quickly throw the covers over your clothed body and pretend like you were sleeping? Let's go find a panda bear. I got some bamboo now. Let's see if we can make one our friend. Don't scare it away, okay? I'll make you regret it. I'll make you sit for a very long time. Okay. Wolf pants. Wow. That's loud. That was some loud water. I should have brought a bucket. I had to pretend like she woke you up and you didn't hear anything. Did you get away with it? Did she believe you? My mother was like a hawk. There was no way she would have believed me. She didn't even believe me that I did do something bad, though. So I also remember because of my... Yeah, she did believe you. It's very lucky. Classic. I don't have any stories like that. They're just like super classic. 19. I think that's a normal age to sneak out for an all-nighter. Although, I would say maybe if you're 19, you shouldn't have to sneak out unless there was a curfew, like where you were, like for young adults. But I think 19 is, you're just an adult now. You probably could just leave. Am I wrong? Are there places in the world where that doesn't apply? Heading into the jungle. Go look for a panda bear. Come out, wherever you are. Panda. I feel like... Oh, I should have brought some seeds too. Because there's parrots in here and you can get a parrot to ride on your shoulder. Maybe that would be a lot of fun too. Then I could be a pirate. Just appear in front of me. That's scary. Ghost dog. Did you see the kitty? Isn't he cute? There's a baby. Oh my goodness. I gotta find it. Look at how cute it is. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone forever. You want to see something terrifying that's not horrible to the player? These things. This is a squid. Look how terrifying that thing is. This is a block with a mouth on the bottom. Completely harmless. What would she think that you were doing? Even if she believed you didn't have any friends, and you decided to go out in the middle of the night as a 19-year-old. Like, why is that an issue? Oh, maybe that's too judgy of me. My mom was very, very hands-off. I could do whatever I want at the age of 10. Mostly because I just didn't do that stuff because I had more common sense than she did, I think. Mr. Chicken? I'll call you Cluckles. Puckles the jungle chicken. House rule schmauschmrl. Or however you would want to say that. Oh, I'm gonna get lost in here, I just know it. And I probably won't find a panda bear. Or I will, and I'll have misunderstood the whole situation and it'll eat me. Let's not hope for that one. Let's hope for just a nice, friendly little bear. Or another wolf, because I did bring bones with me. We can find our, what was it? Volk? No, that's a vehicle. Volk? I could just name it Volks. And put him in a wagon. You're welcome. Where do you think a panda bear would be? Probably by some bamboo supply, right? Isn't that what you would think? I'm gonna find some. Quit barking. Quit barking. You're gonna give our position away. I'm glad you listened, just like a normal dog. These are cocoa beans. Bloop. Fun stuff. Mr. Panda. Or Mrs. Gender neutral panda. Animals don't have genders in this game. And I think only players do because they're the people playing them. Although, like, there are two. Oh, great. Slim's around here somewhere. I have a uninvited roommate that lives with me sometimes. He shows up every now and then. You might see him around here. He usually just places a block of dirt or gravel in an unwanted area, typically in the middle of my floor. But other than that, as long as you don't look him in the eye, he's fine. You might see him. He might show up. I don't see a panda bear anywhere. This might be a fruitless journey. Unless I grab some melon. And it won't be so fruitless. Who else likes puns and cheesy wordplay? Because I certainly do. She left a voicemail on your phone. You disrupted the universe? That's amazing. Oh, that's my issue. Maybe I've just disrupted the universe one too many times. So I'm so unlucky. Like, why are there 0 animals in this area? Just my wolf. Parrow. My wolf parrow. Eh? Oh, it was a parrot. Parrot talks. It was definitely a whistle. Where are you? Where are you? It's you. Will you eat berries? Will you eat these? I'll eat them, apparently. Will you eat them? No? I'll eat them in front of you, there. Look how good they are, bird. Don't you want these? I don't have any seeds. I'm so sorry. You're cute, though. Yeah. Bye. Oh, you're not going anywhere. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go somewhere. It was nice meeting you. You fly weird. I guess you are a block, so that makes sense. I walk weird. But I should put that on my soundboard. Every time I make a terrible joke like that, I can just push the button. Bad thing about berries is they don't really give you any health. Not that I need it right now, but they definitely will in the future. Oh, that's a good thing there aren't any mosquitoes in this game. It is getting an update. It was announced. Now there's going to be frogs in the game. I'm pretty excited about that. You dog's smarter than I am. Use the stairs. Why don't you just climb down? Up, up. Okay, I'll give up on that. This is gonna be a bad idea. It's a tiny hole. Okay, cool. Yeah. So there's some really cute animals that you can tame or kind of keep in a zoo. Which sounds bad, and if it was a real world, I probably wouldn't condone it, because a lot of them just need to be out in the wild, but this is Minecraft, and they don't actually even eat anything, unless you want them to make a baby. Same with villagers, too. As long as they have bread in their inventory, they'll make a small version of the adult villager. Those ones aren't cute. Like, the little baby animals that pop out are pretty cute. The small villagers are not. It's terrifying more than anything. Someday I'll find a... Let me sleep. Let me go to sleep. I'll punch the tree. What kind of block is that? Just a regular oak. Alright. Take a sip of tea here. What are you guys drinking? Hopefully you're drinking at least some water. Bed. Okay, dog. Let's go find that panda, huh? We'll get him. We'll get two. There's some bamboo. Panda bear. No. It literally looks like if you took a picture of one of the adult villagers and then just resized it to be small. It's like the old like Renaissance paintings of when they would paint a child. It just looks like a small adult. That's what it looks like. You got yourself a Coke. An ice cold pop. Well, there's some bamboo. Maybe panda be around here. It's hard to say. Like the first time I saw a panda, it was actually in the sand, which I don't think is naturally where it would be, but... Yeah, and that's exactly what the villagers look like. I mean, the baby animals, that looks like it shrunk the body, but the head's still kind of big. You know how, oh, hi pig, how baby things sometimes look like their head is very large compared to the rest of their body. I know there are villages in jungles, like any kind of biome that you can think of is in this game. I did find a desert, but I haven't found the mushroom biome, which I guess is really rare and hard to find. And that is literally, the floors are mushroom, basically. It's like a fungus island with mushroom cows. Literally mushroom cows. They're cows that grow mushrooms on them. Dairy milk with vegan chocolate syrup. I wonder what that tastes like. Does it taste like regular chocolate, or does it have like a sometimes vegan stuff will have a weird aftertaste to it? Does it have that? Actually, for some, like, when I thought I was, for a while there, I thought I was lactose intolerant. So I had tried different kind of dairy options off and on. Somebody killed the chicken. Was it you, cat? Cat, you killed a chicken. And you just wasted it. Murasaki. And I've already been here. Man. should catch a fish and give it to the cat, see if I can take it home. That's not the goal. The goal is panda. The goal is panda bear. We're gonna find the panda bear. So I had actually started drinking like almond milk and stuff like that, and now I just kind of like drink soy milk when I put it in like in my coffee most of the time, or like my tea, because I like milk tea. But I haven't really drank dairy, like regular dairy milk, in a long time. It does not taste like Hershey's. I bet it wouldn't. I think even stuff that's not vegan, chocolate syrup just doesn't have the same taste as Hershey syrup. So funny. I did like man, there's a vegan cheese that actually I wouldn't eat it plain, but I made it into like a, what was that, like an eggplant lasagna? Or sweet potato. It was a sweet potato lasagna, which was not much of a lasagna. It was just really layered sweet potato between some noodles. If you want to, I mean, if that's what defines a lasagna, then okay, it was a lasagna. But we are way out of the jungle here. But the cheese, it was a shredded cheese. It was shredded vegan cheese, and I didn't really care for the taste to eat it plain. But when I melted it, it melted really creamy, and like drew out all the flavor that way. It was weird. It was like it was meant to be heated up. Yeah. Daya. Is that how you say that? That's how I would think to pronounce it. Well, that's the stuff. Don't do that. You're like a cat. Just suddenly under my feet. Look at the... This is an example of the awesome physics in this game. This is a block of water. Just a block of water floating in the air. So I think what was his name? David Cross? Crisscross? Oh, I think that's a different thing. David Blaine. That's it. I think he was here. Floating block of water. But yeah, the cheese was pretty good. I didn't really get into the vegan diet because it was very, very, very expensive. It was like Underworld North America just really wants you to buy all the garbage stuff. Fresh fruits, vegetables, vegetarian options, vegan options, gluten-free options. All very, very expensive. Oh, I am starving. Mutton. You know, I don't know that I've actually had mutton for real. Have you guys? Chris Angel, that's who I was thinking of. David Blaine's somebody too, right? He's a magic guy, yeah? Where did Cross come from? Where did I even get that? I'm so bad with names. Where was I gonna go here? Over here. Let's see if I can retrace my steps to where I found that first panda. Crisscross was a thing, right? Like, that sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Crisscross. Are those guys... Oh, I know who Crisscross was. Those were the guys with the backwards pants, yeah? Like a very obscure group, music group. Crisscross, yeah, with a K. Makes you want to jump. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. That was one of my cousins. Absolutely loved them. Otherwise, I don't think that I ever would have been exposed to the phenomenon that is, or maybe that was, Crisscross. Alright, I think this is where I originally saw Senora Panda. What's panda in Spanish? Do you guys know any other language? Do you know what panda would be in a different language? Or is it just panda? I'm only fluent in English. I know a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of French, a little bit of Japanese, but I don't know panda bear in any other language. Look at this cute little turtle. Look at this turtle. He's cute. I can put him in a boat and take him home somehow. I don't have the space for him yet. I'm gonna catch my tropical fish before I start filling the pond up with some turtles. Alright. He was right over there. I remember. Probably. I think this was the area. It looks very similar to many other areas. There's very few defining features. Did you see the dolphin? We'll see if he jumps again. Jump again, dolphin. Jump before one of the drowned zombies come out to attack me. He's not gonna jump again. Under the water. See, dolphin! Cute. Panda is the same in Russian. How's it spelled in Russian? I found it! I found it! Okay. Hello, Mr. Panda. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my goodness. It's so adorable. I'm very excited. It's so cute. Do you want another one? I bet I have to have a lead. I'll probably have to have a lead to bring you home. I need to take a nap, otherwise I probably will die. Yep. You should sleep too, Miss Panda, because monsters are real. Oh, the N-A-H chair A. Okay, I will remember that. N-A-H chair A, capital H. Small n, small a. That's how you spell panda in Russian, apparently. I'm kidding. He's so happy. Cute. I didn't bring a lead. I wasn't prepared for that. Also a boat. I don't know how I would get you home. I don't know where the highway is from here. I'll be back for you. At least I found you. Actually... is that the walkway? Oh, it's over there. I'm gonna write down these coordinates so I remember where to come back and get Mr. Panda. What we got here? Ooh. I didn't run into a villager. I was kind of hoping that we would find a village out here too. 960, 68, 408. Even though Y is not really important, it's just the depth, which is everything backwards from what I was taught in school. Okay. Alright, mission success there. I found Mr. Panda. Panda loves me. Probably will follow me if I just take this bamboo with me. Is that what would happen? Will you just follow me home? Huh. Let's give it a shot. Worst that can happen is it just doesn't work. Let's try to get back to the highway. You're not gonna leave your house? No, that's okay. I'll get a leash. Cool. Dog? Dog? Oh, God. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I didn't expect one of those to be out. Oh, man. Oof! At least I didn't die from that. Yeah, so those are what is referred to as a creeper. And they explode when they get close to you, like little bombs. It's actually how you get gunpowder in this game. Oof. And you can block the explosion with a shield, but my shield was destroyed in the Nether there at the beginning, and I don't have another one. Let's see. Let's go back home and figure out how to be a little bit more prepared for this. Need a leash. I need some seeds. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I'm gonna get prepared so I can come back next week. If that's something you guys want to see, if you want to see me bring a panda home. Might also try to be prepared to go into the Nether. I might off stream build some steps down to the lava because I will die a few times there, and you know, part of streaming is, you know, try not to create scuffed gameplay. And unfortunately, I'm not that great of a gamer, so especially when it comes to playing with the mouse and keyboard. I'm sure you could hook up a controller to this, but I feel like that's kind of a waste. Also, I really enjoy playing first-person shooters. Yeah, Panda Quest 2021. Been reported on Fox News. It'll be full of misinformation. I'll make a Panda Quest 2021. Follow Kaiko on her journey to kill all the pandas, which is not accurate at all. That's not it. That's the eyesore. Whee! So also in this game, which is a fun thing that I've only run into a handful of times, there are zombies that live in the water. They call the drowned, and they're terrifying looking. Number one, take the subway here. They are terrifying in their own regard, but they also have tridents, and they will throw tridents at you, so that's fun. What would a CNN headline be for Panda Quest? 'Cause you know, each national news service would have some kind of different ridiculous headline to it, so it would be clickbaity. I'm immune to most national news headlines these days. Oh, that's bouncy. Boing, 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 boing. Demon captures Panda to enslave Americans. Yes. Well, that one's accurate. I like it. I think HLN would just be, look at this panda. Look at this demon. Panda demon. I should be a panda for Halloween. I'll be a panda demon. Oh, that's a long road back home. Eventually this will be, like I said, a track. Let's take the minecart all the way here. And also enclosed in glass so I don't fall off and die. Which did also happen several times while trying to create this fun little highway. Take a drink of tea. Delicioso. Oh. Hungry again. Bad. Ta-da. This is the right way. Okay. So, I don't have the greatest sense of direction. I don't know if you've noticed that. But in game, it can be even worse. We'll head home and probably call it there for the night and get there. Oh, it's such a long road. This is like traveling across North America, I think. And like in gameplay. Like if you were just to run if you were to run all the way from here back to my house, I think it takes a full day and night to get there, so in game 24 hours. Dog, I swear to God, if you push me off this bridge, I'm gonna put you up here and make you sit there forever. Until I forget that I put you there and be like, why are you here? Come home. Which will absolutely happen. Have you guys ever had to do icebreakers at like work or anything? School, which is a weird place for that to happen, but it does. You ever had to do icebreakers? Icebreakers. I'm not a fan of icebreakers. Because it's usually, in my experience, whoever decides, hey, let's do an icebreaker, they want to be funny about it, because I think if they're just fun, then everybody will have a fun time participating. Icebreakers limits. Yeah. You ever had those? It's pretty good thing there. I'm glad they invented those, because yeah, bye. Although some people don't brush their teeth, nor do they go ahead and try those mints, and they absolutely should. Hygiene, dental hygiene is very important, people. Make sure you remember to do that. Brush your teeth twice a day, at least twice a day, and floss at least once a day, preferably twice a day if you can do that. Dental hygiene, very important. But no, the please tell me about yourself thing. Am I gonna make it back home before the sun comes up? This game's gonna make me out to be a liar. I've had some pretty terrible icebreakers thrown at me. I try to answer them honestly too. Maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to make something up. It's like, if you're gonna throw a question at me real quick, I'm gonna be honest about it. I remember one of them, something about like something embarrassing in your fridge, or something that's a staple in your fridge. And I'm gonna be honest, the only thing that's ever a staple in my fridge is some moldy leftovers. Guarantee it, at some point, at any point, any random point in the month, in the week, in my entire life, as an adult demon, if you open up my fridge, there's definitely going to be some kind of moldy leftover in there. It's a perpetual cycle. Like, I open up the fridge and see that there is a container of moldy food and think, I need to throw that away. And I don't do it at the time because I'll need to take the trash out, and the trash is never full until it is full. Like, suddenly it's full, and then I need to take the trash out right away. But at that time, I'm usually in a rush, so that I forget to grab the moldy container of food out of the refrigerator. And it's not, and then also the smell. Ugh, I can't do smells. And it's the thing that's gonna be really, really super bad. So it'll stay in there, and I can't just throw the container away, because it's like it's one of those reusable containers. Always a reusable container that I can't throw away. And so it just stays there until I get the courage one day to empty it out, because I feel like I have the urge to finally cook something. And the cycle will start all over again. Half and half. Yeah. I do usually have coffee creamer. Although, I think it was around last year, I got myself a coffee maker / cappuccino maker. So for a while, I was just living on cappuccinos and just using regular like soy milk for the froth. I like froth a lot. I don't know why it makes the drink so much better. Oh, I forgot to show you the garden on the roof. Which I think, if you can achieve that in real life, a garden on the roof would be fantastic. You know, I don't fall off. I should probably put up a fence, but oh yeah, no, I always have some kind of... So, coffee doesn't actually work for me. It actually, if anything, it'll make me more tired if I drink too much of it. But I love the taste of it. Well, let me take that back. It's not it's not the coffee that I like typically, because I haven't really explored a lot of the flavor options. Haven't explored a lot of the flavor options of different kinds of coffee. I'm gonna go to sleep before I show you this. Otherwise, I'm gonna get shot by something or exploded. Yeah, so I know there are some really good like flavored coffees out there, but I don't know which ones they are. So, for the most part, I just really like the creamer, and sugar. I have a pretty big sweet tooth. I like sweets a lot. Anything, almost anything. Well, I suppose if there was like a kind of sweet mushroom, I would not like that. I do not like mushrooms. Let me show you the garden real quick, and then we can call it there, because it's gonna be about that time. This is some sugar cane I got here. There's some beets. I got some beets. Some carrots. And a whole boatload of potatoes. So many potatoes. And they grow super quick. The farming in this game is convenient. I wish it was like that in real life. I would actually do it more. Not that I farm a lot as it is. Gardening. That might be the better word. Gardening. Energy drinks. Yeah, I used to have a lot of energy drinks in my fridge. And then I realized that they did not work. They had kind of the opposite effect. So I kind of stopped drinking them. I mean, not that I gave them up. I just stopped drinking them. Like, I stopped buying them as a staple every day. Because I was for a while. It was like coffee and then energy drinks throughout the day. Ooh, stop! 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 Where's my sword? I'm gonna drown this. Freaking skeleton. Did you kill him, dog? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Or maybe it was the sun. Who knows? Good doggy. What was I saying? It doesn't matter. I think it was about energy drinks. Sugar-free ones. Yeah, the sugar-free ones were better. I don't like empty calories, so even when I drink soda pop, Coke, if you will. What's some other words for pop? Pop, soda pop, Coke. Those are the only ones I know. Sugar death drink, diabetes in a can. Yes. Oh, fresh beans. Yeah. I will say, there have been times in the past where I'd like be at somebody's house and they were able to do freshly ground coffee beans, and that was so much better than anything that you would get out of a bag or a can or a plastic container like I have, because they're cheaper and worse for the environment, unfortunately. What you doing? You having fun there? All right. I mean, you do you. Cola. Oh, duh. That's an easy one. I wonder what they are in other languages. Like, I know, like, different brands, but, well, anyway, that's not important. Maybe I'll look it up later when I get bored. There's a lot of things like that I think I'll probably look up, and I never will, so... if you find any names for other drinks, other soda drinks, just leave it in the comments, or join me next time. But anyway, I am out of drink, and that means we are out of time. I'm Kaiko. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye. Thanks for stopping by.